Good morning, everyone. If you like beer and you like the Broncos, you're going to want to stick around for this.
Thank you so much, Justin. 5:45 right now, and this month the Brass Tap Colorado Springs celebrates 1 year of serving local craft brews to the Pikes Peak region.
We love our craft beer, so this is something to celebrate. Right now, Lauren McDonald is live and local at the Brass Tap to highlight a party you do not want to miss. Lauren.
That's right. Good morning. Beer and free Broncos tickets, definitely something to celebrate. Craig and Abby here with Mike Wormuth. Now, we were here about a year ago. I don't know if you guys remember, we did Halloween candy and beer pairings right here at the Brass Tap. You guys have been open just about a year on Saturday, right? So
Yes.
You're having a big celebration. Kind of tell me what's going to be happening.
So we've been having pint nights all week to try to get back to the customer that we have here. We also over here show what we're giving away. So we're giving away a $100 gift certificate to the Brass Tap. Secondly, we're giving away Broncos tickets that are really nice, really close to the field, with a parking pass included, and also a trip to Vegas for 2 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
All included, right?
All included.
That is so cool. I guarantee you, though, the Broncos tickets, they're going to be the prize that everybody wants. People here in Colorado, they love their Broncos for sure. Now, you guys have a lot of special beer here. Kind of tell us what's unique about the Brass Tap.
Well, the biggest thing is that we're about 98% craft beer here, so a lot of choices. We have over 170 beer choices in all. We give back to the community by basically buying from the local brewers. As you can tell by scanning them, there's quite a few that are from Colorado.
Very nice. So all these local tags mean they're from the Pikes Peak region somewhere.
Yes.
Very cool. And we know Colorado is a big state for craft beer.
Yep.
I think like ranks in the top 5.
Yeah, I think it's 3.
3. There
in the
you
US.
go, guys. Your favorite craft beer? You probably have many.
I have many, so I'll just say the stouts.
Okay. What would you say to somebody who says, I don't like beer?
I would say give us a chance to try to change your opinion. I think we have a good shot at that.
You changed mine last year, remember?
Yeah.
It's not that I didn't like it, I just didn't know what I liked.
Right.
So that's
remember
kind of something you kind of have to acquire a taste probably and find what's right for you, because there's a lot of different kinds of beer.
Yeah, there's over 100 different types of beer, and chances are you'll probably find one that you like.
Right.
If you give it a chance.
Now, I'm sure you guys have a lot of community support here.
Yeah, we do. We have a lot of the local businesses up here come here a lot, and we give back to the community as well, and we'll talk about that later, I think. But yeah,
for
definitely.
sure. You guys give back just as much as people come here and enjoy your wonderful beer. Guys, like we said, we are going to be celebrating beer, Broncos, a free trip to Vegas, and also a $100 gift card to the Brass Tap. You're going to be able to put in a raffle ticket to earn those this Saturday, celebrating 1 official year at the Brass Tap here in Colorado Springs.
Beer and Broncos in Vegas. Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, they sound
I know,
great.
right?
Happy anniversary.
Yes, that's a good weekend, Lauren. Thank you so much.
Hey guys, good morning. I've got some great news. Tonight it's pint night right here at the Brass Tap. That means it's time to pour up. We're going to tell you how you can get involved coming up next.
Springs offers over 300 craft brews from around the globe.
Plenty of variety, no question. And right now, the Brass Tap has something to celebrate, too. Lauren McDonald right now is live and local with what is on tap. Lauren, let's get to you. And hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
You got that right. 2 things.
Yeah.
Before I leave you two for a second. First of all, I want to know what this Kidcaster looks like, because Justin keeps talking about how they're like identical twins when he was younger.
So
I'll take a picture for you.
Yeah.
If we can get me a tweet of a picture of this kid, that would be great, because I'm out here at the Brass Tap. We're having a great time, but I would really like to see this Kidcaster. Right. Second thing, I still cannot pour a beer. Still can't, but we're working on it. Isn't that right, Deanna?
Oh, we're trying.
Yes. All right, here at the Brass Tap, celebrating 1 year of business and Colorado Springs. Craft beer here in Colorado Springs. That's your specialty.
Absolutely.
The Brass Tap. Pint night. Tell me about it.
Pint night. Basically, I have brewers that come in and they give out swag to people who buy their beer. It's fantastic. Usually they'll bring in some special swag to raffle off. You buy your first beer, you get a pint glass to automatically take home with you, and oftentimes we type some really good stuff from their brewery.
That's a pretty good
fantastic.
deal. So you buy one beer, which is like what, ranging from $5 to $8.
Usually, yeah.
And you're going to get a free pint glass.
Free pint glass off the bat, and then you get raffle tickets to end up winning other swag like shirts, tin tackers, all kinds of other stuff.
Very cool. Speaking of raffle tickets, let's talk about the raffle you guys
yeah.
have coming up Saturday. Broncos tickets, trip to Vegas for two, also a $100 gift card up for grabs here at the Brass Tap to celebrate your 1-year anniversary. So how do people get these raffle tickets?
It's pretty easy. You just come in, buy a couple beers, buy some food, and it basically, as long as your tab gets up to $25 or more, you get a raffle ticket. You can be in here 3 times in one day and get 3 raffle tickets. The idea is we really want to fill that up right before we do the raffle. We want to give as many people as possible the opportunity to get these prizes.
Very nice. We love it. All right, now we've got 4 glasses here. What are these called? I don't know what they're called.
A little taster glass.
Taster glasses. All right, so explain what we're going to do real quick.
Well, I'm just going to let you taste these and try to guess what style they are. I have a little bit of a range, everything from some Belgian stuff to some other darker stuff and heavier and some American
You tell
stuff.
me the 4 that you've got here, because I wouldn't know.
Well, I have Avery's Vanilla Bean Stout somewhere. I have a really good habanero cider.
Okay.
And then I also have a pale ale and a Belgian style pale.
All right, here we go.
Dry hopped. It's pretty good.
That's a sour something.
Close.
Okay. Is that like an IPA?
But close.
Oh, it's strong. Not that it's bad, it's just, you know.
Oh, it's beer.
Ooh, that's even stronger. All right, well,
Save the strongest for last.
wow, yeah, you sure did. I have no idea, but you know what? We're going to tell everybody when we come back in our next segment.
Absolutely.
How about that? All right, guys, for now, we're going to toss it back to you.
Those are the largest tasting glasses we've ever seen, Lauren.
I know, right? They're not stingy here.
Not at all. Good stuff. All right,
And
thank you
the
so
only
much.
advice I can give you, tilt the glass when you're pouring.
You pour.
Tilt.
Tilt the
I've
glass.
heard,
Don't
I know,
forget about
I
the
know.
tilt.
Yeah. She enjoys the drinking.
I'm
not
trying
the
over
pouring.
here.
Yeah, all right.
She's working on it. 6:52 right now.
Morning, it is time to let your taste buds travel around the Pikes Peak region. Coming up next, we're pairing Colorado craft beer with cookies. Doesn't get much better than that.
Great craft beer.
That's right. This month, our friends at the Brass Tap celebrate 1 year of serving craft brews to the Pikes Peak region. And right now, Lauren McDonald, she is live and local, sipping on that special sauce.
Good morning, Lauren.
Better sipping than pouring, Lauren, right?
That's right. You got that right. I am not a good pourer. Yeah, you know what? We're celebrating craft beer. And as you can see, some carbs this morning. I like that. They go together very well,
Gotta
right?
make up with sugar.
Here with Deanna, General Manager at the Brass Tap, celebrating 1 year of business here in the Pikes Peak region. Now, in our last segment, we did a little quiz, which I know nothing about beer, but it was just kind of like a guessing game, right?
Yeah, and you were pretty close.
Okay, so tell me again, don't point them out yet, but just explain what the types are, and I'm going to go through one more time and just point to what I think is
So one of them is by Breckenridge. It's actually their Mango Mosaic. They recently just built a new facility up in Littleton. It's a beautiful new facility, and one of their biggest sellers besides their Nitro Vanilla Porter is their Mango Mosaic Pale Ale. They use fresh mangoes in every batch. It's awesome. Another one that we tasted is Ursula, which is out of Aurora. That is a melismatic. It is a Belgian pale ale that's fresh hopped. It's amazing. You can definitely taste the Belgian yeast in it. The next that we taste is actually Snow-Capped Cidery, still Colorado. This is their jalapeno. So it's a jalapeno and pear cider. It's very, very good. And the last one that we tasted is actually by Avery. It's their Vanilla Bean Stout. It's one of their botanical series. Very good.
So I'm just going to guess. Have no idea, but this tasted sour, so this is the jalapeno one? Mm-hmm. Okay. This one is, these two are both bitter. Mm-hmm. That one's bitter too. Oh, this one is Breckenridge?
Other one.
This one's
That one's
Breckenridge. Okay, this one is, I already forgot what you said.
So
but
that one's
whatever.
going to be the Ursula. The darker one's going to be the Stout. Usually you can always try to find the
stout.
Stout. So
I always forget that. All right, so now let's get to the carbs. Mm-hmm. So what do we have here?
Now I have a couple different. Now these are actually, there's a couple stouts. There's a sour. This first one is actually by Breakside. It is their salted caramel stout. I'm pairing that with a peanut butter cookie. I figure they go really well together.
Cookie's definitely good. I mean, the beer is too. Oh, I see it now. I get that. Okay.
Pretty cool, right?
It's the beerologist right here.
Try it. This next one is actually by Southern Tier. They're out of New York. They release their pumpkin series every year. They have Pumpkin and Warlock. We carry Warlock this year. It's very, very good. Goes good with a snickerdoodle because you don't ever want to go just straight with a straight flavor. Next is actually Breckenridge Mango Mosaic. You tasted that earlier. That's going with a lemon. It was very nice with the lemon bread.
And then what's last?
That last one is a Crooked Stave Petite Sour Blueberry. Crooked Stave is one of the best sour companies on this side of the United States. This is pretty much their biggest flagship that they deal with and distribute. We get it in bottles and in kegs all the time, and it goes really well with the muffins because it has just an ever so slight tart to it.
That is good. My favorite was this one.
Yeah.
Delicious. And perfect timing, guys, because we're going to toss it back to you now. We're going to talk about also in our next segment how the Brass Tap here supports not only all of their customers with their giveaway coming up this Saturday, but also charities here in the Pikes Peak region. We're going to tell you how they support those and give back.
Good stuff for sure. You can have the beers. I want the muffins and the cookies.
Yes, same. I'm like, oh, yeah, let's get in here.
But not easy. Yeah. All right, Lauren,
Thanks, Lauren.
Never too early for craft beer. That is your answer. Coming up after the break, we're going to tell you how the Brass Tap helps give back to the local charities here in the Pikes Peak region. Plus, Lauren is hopefully going to learn the craft of pouring a craft beer.
Cheers and celebrate craft beer.
We love our craft beer here in Colorado, so this is something to celebrate this morning. Right now, Lauren McDonald live and local at the Brass Tap, and she's going to highlight now a party that you don't want to miss. And Lauren, you're still trying to learn how to actually pour a beer.
Going to try my hardest, Craig, yes. And maybe I'll take it up as a second profession if I can perfect it. But I doubt it because I'm not very good. All right, we are talking about the 1-year anniversary of this place, this great craft beer being in Colorado Springs, the Brass Tap. And I'm here with Deanna and Mike. Now, Mike, you guys are also celebrating not only craft beer on Saturday and being in Colorado Springs for a year, you're also celebrating local charities, and you guys do that throughout the whole entire year. So tell me who you're supporting right now.
Okay, so we support on every Sunday something called Yappy Hour, where we give back to animal charities. And we've had a whole host of them, including the Humane Society and several others.
I like that.
Yeah. But besides that, every quarter we give back a quarter for every local pint sold, which adds up over time to quite a bit of money. And this quarter we're supporting the Rocky Mountain Childhood Cancer Foundation. And the reason we pick the charities that we pick is, first of all, they're all within Colorado. All the money stays within Colorado. Secondly, that we try to make sure that they don't have a whole lot of administrative cost, and in this particular case they're all volunteers, so there's absolutely no administrative cost. All the money goes back to the families who unfortunately are dealing with hard times with their kids having cancer.
Well, we appreciate you guys for sure, and I love it. Local, local, local. All right, my girl Deanna, you are the beerologist, so let's give this a go. Let's give it a go.
All right, so the number one thing to always remember is a spritz glass is always going to help you pour head right. Okay. So always want to spritz your glass first to make sure it's nice and on the inside.
What she's talking about.
This is a little water in here, kind of make it nice and loose.
So I do this?
Yep, perfect.
Right, nice.
Now always grab from the base so that as soon as you open it, the tap flows all the way out.
Can I just pick anyone?
Pick anyone you like.
All right.
And then the 45-degree angle is what's going to make it.
I already failed.
So when you start here, pop it right open.
Not for me,
And then if you see it kind of how it's like heading up like that, I stopped it.
Yes, I see. You know what?
So close.
Count me out, but I will come and have you pour my beers for me. I like
mind.
that because you're definitely a lot better at it than me. A little top heavy there, guys. What do you think?
You've got a little more work to do.
I don't know why,
I have a lot more work to do, Abby, but thank you.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Lauren.
I know. I don't get it, Craig. I don't know why I can't get it either.
You know what? I'm sure it tastes just as good.
Once you get to it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Swim through it.
It's down there somewhere.
Get the icebreaker.
Right. Thanks, Lauren.
Thanks.
Hey guys, we are celebrating 1 year of the Brass Tap here in Colorado Springs. Coming up after the break, we're going to tell you about a fun event happening this Saturday. Plus, can or bottle, does it matter when you're drinking craft beer? I'll tell you next.
Now, and Lauren McDonald's been on a tough assignment all morning at the Brass Tap, checking out over 300 craft brews from around the globe.
Plenty of variety, no question about that. This morning, Brass Tap has something to celebrate, of course. And Lauren McDonald right now live and local with what's on tap. And Lauren, you have our attention.
Yes, tough gig for me this morning. I'll tell you what, you guys have put me to work here. And yes, I am failing at beer pouring still, but we have Deanna, she is the expert, so we are covered. And 1 year ago, the Brass Tap opened its doors here in the Pikes Peak region. A lot to celebrate, a year full of giving back to charities, a year full of craft beer.
Definitely.
We're celebrating this Saturday, but we're doing a little pre-celebration this morning. We're going to do a little beer and food pairing. So tell me what you got here.
Our pretzels, it's pretty much our #1 seller. We sell a lot of really good bar food. I have great burgers, nachos, prime rib sandwiches, but pretzels are pretty much our #1 go-to. They're such a great, they soak up all the things in your stomach, and who doesn't like beer to go with a little bit of baked dough? With this, we're actually serving it with our Chipotle Pale Ale Mustard. Has a little bit of a heat to it, but it's also really easy. It kind of opens up the palate a little bit too. It's really nice.
Paired with this.
Oh, definitely. It's one of our Pilsners from Oscar Blues, Mama's Little Yellow Pills.
Very nice. I like that. Very good.
Yeah.
Pretzels, delicious, with or without the mustard.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep nibbling on these this morning. All right. Speaking of pretzels, it's paired very well with German beer. You guys have an event coming up to celebrate Oktoberfest.
Definitely October.
Taptoberfest, right?
Yep. Taptoberfest is the 13th and 14th. We're going to be doing stein hoisting, boot chugging relays. The girls are going to be dressed up in all kinds of lederhosen, and there's going to be German music playing the whole time. It's going to be a lot of fun.
A lot of fun for sure. We're actually going to preview that on our morning show, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And speaking of fun times, this Saturday, people are going to be able to come in here and get a chance to be entered into winning a trip to Vegas. Also, Broncos tickets or a $100 gift card to Brass Tap. So tell me why you guys are doing this.
Mostly because the patrons and our friends and family are the ones that have been keeping us in business. We love working here because we've built such a family and friend environment, so we want to give back to all those people that have helped us out. With this, it only takes $25 to get a raffle ticket, and you get one of 3 different prizes, the possibility of winning. All day today and up until tomorrow at 6. We will end up drawing at 7 o'clock. So you still have some time to get those raffle tickets
in. Come in, spend 25 bucks, get your name in, or keep drinking and spending more money and get your name in there double time.
Would not be upset.
All right, now the big question, canned beer or bottled beer, which is better? Does it make a difference?
Now, it's an ever so recent controversy. However, it's been proven that beer actually stays much fresher in can. When it comes to bottles, even if it's brown, it still has the availability to let in light. And light can easily ruin the taste and smell of beer. You'll usually get that phrase like skunking. It's pretty much the same thing. So when you keep it in can, there's no opportunity for light to get in. It stays fresher a little bit longer, and I like to call it like a little mini keg, because oftentimes kegs can stay a lot fresher for a lot longer too.
You know what, I would have thought the opposite, because to me, usually beer tastes better out of a bottle just because it's colder, but hey, that makes sense.
See, even then, all beer is meant to be poured out.
Yes,
so.
And you're actually going for a big test to become a beer aficionado, so
yeah.
She knows her stuff, guys, for sure. Don't forget this Saturday, a great chance to come out here and celebrate and win some free stuff, great stuff, Broncos tickets, a free trip to Vegas, or a $100 gift card here to the Brass Tap. And coming up in our next segment, I'm actually going to do a little quiz with Deanna here so that we can prepare her for her test. It's going to be a lot of fun.
See.
Yeah, she'll be great, I'm sure.
You know what, Lauren? Abby knows her beer. She knew the answer to that question about the bottle or can.
Right before she gave the answer,
all
I
over
said it's
Abby, I need a tutor.
Hang out with me. I've got you, girl.
Let's go. Let's
Small
do
town
it.
Pennsylvania coming out right now.
That's right. So we don't have much to do there.
That's right.
8:20 right now.
Guys, good morning. Broncos tickets, a $100 gift card, plus a free trip for 2 to Vegas. It is all on tap here at the Brass Tap. We're going to tell you how to put your name in the hat. Coming up next.
Time to say cheers and celebrate craft beer.
That's right. This month, our friends at the Brass Tap in the spring celebrate 1 year now of serving craft brews to the Pikes Peak region. And Lauren McDonald, of course, is there right now. And she is sipping on a bit of the sauce right now.
She's been getting a lot happier as the hours go on.
She has, yeah.
Sipping on the sauce.
What's up, Lauren?
Guys, you know what? We're having a great morning, and it is going to be a great Saturday here at the Brass Tap because we are celebrating 1 year in Colorado Springs. So we appreciate you guys. You do a lot for the community. You support local craft breweries here, have all kinds of craft beer. You said about 97%, Deanna, of your beer is craft beer, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Only 3% isn't. Mm-hmm. Nice. I can do math, guys. I can do math. All right, Mike, you are the owner here at the Brass Tap. So you guys have been here a year, been pretty successful here, right?
Yes.
A lot of community support.
A lot of community support.
And tell me about what's going on this Saturday and what you guys are doing to give back to the community that supports you.
So again, if you spend $25 between now and 6 o'clock on this Saturday, you get the opportunity to be in the raffle, and you can get either a $100 gift card to the Brass Tap, or you can get Broncos tickets that are really close to the field, or you could get a trip for two to Vegas.
Very nice. All of those prizes I would take. Do you have a favorite? One you would take?
I think I'd take the trip to Vegas. If
Yeah?
it was me, but I also like the Broncos, so it's kind of hard.
It is a hard decision, right?
Yeah, it's a hard choice.
We love our Broncos here.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think I'd go Vegas. I haven't been there yet.
Vegas? Oh, it's a lot of fun, for sure. I've been there about 3 times. All right, now let's talk about this beer. Now, Deanna, you are going up for a test pretty soon. Kind of explain that really quick, what that's about.
The Cicerone program is 4 levels. I have my first level, which is just a beer server. Rather easy to obtain if you know a little bit about beer. I'm going for my second level, the certification. The test is right before GABF next month.
All right.
So time's crunching.
We're going to test you. I know you know these. You've got to know these.
Try it.
But she's not familiar. All right, so I'm going to point to one. You're going to sip, and you're going to tell me what it is.
Okay.
I just picked these randomly. Ready?
It's an IPA, but I think that's a California Commons.
Is that right?
Yep, that's right.
All right, let's do this one.
These are the easy ones, the color ones you can usually tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a sour. That's a raspberry sour.
Oh, she's already got it. She doesn't even have to sip it. But why not, right? All right, let's do this one. I'm just like, drink,
right?
drink. The smell, too. It's like wine, right?
Yeah.
Beer's a lot like wine.
Oh, I haven't had one.
It's not really.
That's a sour IPA.
She knows it. We don't even have to do the last one. She knows what's going on. Guys, make sure you get your name in this hat for this weekend. 1 year in the Pikes Peak region. The Brass Tap helping to give back to the community, supporting local craft beer in Colorado Springs, and they want to give back to you guys. So make sure you come out here. The drawing is at 7 p.m. and all you have to do is spend $25 before 6 p.m. on Saturday. So make sure you take advantage of that. Come on here and have a lot of fun.
Any of those beers PBR? They got that there? Is that a craft beer? Is PBR? No?
Huh?
Is PBR craft
I
beer?
didn't hear.
I don't think it is.
PBR, that's not craft beer, no. And also, just so you know, you can sigh relief because I will not be out here pouring beer.
How about Schlitz
Might
malt
be out
liquor?
here
Is that a
partying.
craft beer? No? That's not
Watch those in
craft
the
either,
fingers.
is it?
I gotta take you and Lauren out and
This
teach
is,
you guys
this
some
is
stuff about
my
the beer.
extent of what I know.
We need an Abby lesson.
You guys are struggling.
I'm a cheap date.
Thanks, Lauren. 8:40